Chanter is one of the 8 playable classes of AION 2. This is a hybrid class, mix of support and DPS class, which is using staff as main weapon. In today's video, you'll find out everything what we know so far about this beautiful new upcoming class of AION 2. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of AION 2 videos in the future. Here on my YouTube channel, I'm preparing lots of guides, PvP-wise and PvE-wise, best builds for each class, dungeons, raids, crafting, news and updates. Everything what you need to know from World of AION 2, you'll find it here on my YouTube channel. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of AION 2. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video. Look at this beauty here in front of you. This is Chanter in action. We have already get a live stream from developers of this game. Currently, you are seeing a live stream from NC Taiwan community managers. And here you can see Chanter gameplay in party. This is one of the dungeons of AION 2. So let's focus on Chanter gameplay. First thing which you will notice here on the skill bar of the Chanter are skills number 6, 7, and 8. And yes, these are mantras. Very similar to Chanter of original AION. Yes, Chanter will also have in AION 2 mantras. Basically special skills which are increasing different kind of stats of you and party members. Skill number 1 is a dash. Skill number 2 is also a dash. I'm going to show you skills of the Chanter in a minute. Skill number 3 is AoE heal. Yes, AoE heal, not only for you, but also for your party members. Obviously, like I have said in the beginning of this video, main weapon of this class is staff, and the only weapon. In AION 2, each class can use only one weapon. That's it. You can check already, I have a dedicated video only about the weapon system of AION 2. Anyway, for each class, only one weapon. Obviously, for Chanter, it's a staff. Also, what you will notice here, very fast-paced and fluid combat of the Chanter. It's very dynamic, moving all the time while attacking. I have to admit that Chanter in combat is looking very good. Out of 8 classes, which we are going to have on start to play for launch of the game on November 18 on servers in Korea and Taiwan, this class here is definitely one of my favorite classes. You will see in a minute why when I will show you skills of the Chanter class. Anyway, in front of you, you can see gameplay. How is Chanter looking in action? It's looking very good. You can see very nice combat. Skills are looking flashy, fast-paced, fluid. There are some range skills. Not all the skills are melee. And like I said, mantras are here. Heal is here. 2 dashes, 2 range skills, lots of AoE skills. Makes Chanter very viable to play in AION 2. Also, what is very important to say about Chanter in AION 2, it will have much higher DPS output than Chanter in original AION. And that is the main reason why, without any doubt, Chanter will be one of the favorite class of many players. Because can you imagine, I mean, if you are a veteran player of AION, then you can imagine Chanter from original AION having mantras, having range abilities, melee abilities, having heal, and also additionally high DPS. Yeah, that will be Chanter of AION 2. That DPS part was not there in original AION. Chanter in original AION was also amazing class, especially into 1 versus 1 PvP. But DPS, no. Now Chanter in AION 2 is looking like very high DPS class, which is very important to say. Now, let's move to another part of the video where I want to show you actually skills of the Chanter, where you will see why is Chanter so powerful class. I have moved here to AION 2 community Discord. You'll find link in the pinned comments below this video to this AION 2 community Discord, where you'll find here in AION 2 summary channel this post from Fellow Graphics. Big thank you to Fellow for making lots of these very useful posts here on AION 2 community Discord. This post here specifically is showing us skills of the Chanter. So let's check why is Chanter in AION 2 so much powerful class. First skill here is charge and defeat. This is dash to the target, dash up to 20 meters, deals 6,970 up to 7,500 damage up to 4 enemies. So this is dash to the target, 20 meters distance, and it's also AoE skill with very high damage. Regarding specialization, you can see here when you additionally upgrade your skill, you are getting better improved version of the skill, does not consume MP, restores 200 MP, becomes a charge skill, plus 60% damage. That is insane. Dash break, 50% chance to trigger splitting strike, minus 5-second cooldown. Ignores defense and dodge, guaranteed critical hit. That's insane. And also, cooldown only 15 seconds. This is just insane. Incredible skill of the Chanter. These specializations, basically, you can get when you upgrade your skills. Let's go further with another dash. Again, distance 20 meters. Damage, you can see here, 6.6 up to 7.1k damage. 75% chance to stun the target. That's insane. And stun lasts for 3 seconds. Absolutely incredible. Just incredible. Can you imagine that? When you stun your target, 3 seconds. That's insane, especially for PvP. What else we have here regarding specialization? On hit, we have dot, damage over time, 757 damage every second for 5 seconds. Stun duration plus 1 second. That makes it 4 seconds in specialization. Can move while casting. Unlock mountain breaking strike versus stun targets. So if the target is stunned, you have another hit, mountain breaking strike. Plus 25% stun chance, mana 100, cooldown 15 seconds. Already these two skills here are incredibly powerful. Range skills, dashes to the target, 20 meters distance, stun, just incredible, and high damage. Then we have here skill number 3, healing spell. This is heal for yourself and allies, your party members, within 40 meters for 1.5 thousand HP up to 1.7 thousand HP, plus 511 HP every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. So it's amazing. This is really good heal, not only for you, but for your party members. In specialization, cooldown is reduced minus 3 seconds, restores 200 MP, duration plus 4 seconds, can move while casting, and heals extra plus 10% maximum HP. Cooldown, again, very short, only 15 seconds, really incredible. Target, self plus 4 allies. So guys, this is very nice heal from Chanter in AION 2. Next skill here is spinning attack. This is physical attack, AoE attack, dealing 10.1 up to 10.9 thousand damage up to 4 enemies. This is AoE skill. In specialization, restore 50 stamina on crit, plus 30% skill speed, plus 20% damage scaling with target hits, plus 50% chance to seal for 3 seconds, ignores defense, guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit. Cooldown 30 seconds. Yeah, this is too powerful skill with very high damage. It cannot have cooldown 15 seconds. That would be insane, right? Range 4 meters, target AoE. Eliminate a disaster, fire extinguish. This is physical attack and weakness additionally. Description of the skill, deals 9.4 thousand up to 11.6 thousand damage up to 4 enemies. 4 meters, 50% stun chance. That's very nice. In specialization, plus 20% damage scaling with target hits, plus 20% skill speed, guaranteed crit again. Amazing. You have to love this class. Again, guaranteed crit in specialization. Not normal version of the skill, in specialization. But still, that's amazing. Plus 25% knockdown chance. Mana 200, cast instant. Beautiful. Cooldown, cooldown is higher, 60 seconds, but this is very powerful skill. Let's go further with Power of the Wind. Okay, let's check what we have here. Magic enchantment, buff yourself and allies within 40 meters for 15% combat speed for 20 seconds. So this is special buff, one of the Chanter, let's say, special abilities which as a support class normally Chanter have. For 20 seconds, you and your allies are getting 15% combat speed. In specialization, cooldown is reduced for minus 20%, plus 20% hit rate, plus 20% crit chance, plus 20% attack power. This is very nice. Cooldown is 2 minutes, and this will be very nice for group gameplay. Then we have few mantras here. Mantra of quick walking, plus 19.5% movement speed for self plus allies. This is normal. In specialization, plus 20% flight recovery, plus 20% action recovery, plus 25% slow resistance, and plus 25% restraint resistance. cooldown 5 seconds. This is one of the mantras. Like in original AION, of course, Chanter will have mantras. Next mantra here is undefeated mantra. What we have here, description, plus 14.5% attack, plus 14.5% defense for self plus allies. Sounds very good. In specialization, plus 5% crit chance, minus 0.5% MP cost, plus 0.5% damage resistance, and plus 0.5% impact hit rate, cooldown 5 seconds. On the end, we have here healing mantra. Okay, what do we have? Description, attacks have 15% chance to heal from 392 up to 431 HP. Cooldown is 1 second. In specialization, when you upgrade your skill, plus 5% healing received, plus 100 HP regeneration, combat and non-combat state. This is nice. So even in non-combat state, plus 20% healing versus bosses, pros chance raised by 20%. Cooldown 5 seconds. Next skill here is break the chain. Physical attack deals 1.7k damage up to 1.8k damage up to 4 enemies. Restores 100 MP. Again, AoE skill. Guys, again, almost every skill of the Chanter is AoE. That is very important because there will be lots of solo content to play in AION 2. So you need to have lots of AoE skills if you want to clear, for example, solo dungeons. That is very important. Let's check specialization. Plus 20% MP recovery, absorb 7% HP as damage, plus 50% chance for multi-hits, spinning attack, cooldown 1 second, unlock storm chain. Cooldown is 1 second. Target is 4 enemies. Very nice. Let's go further with White Hot Strike. Physical attack deals 2.3 up to 2.5k damage up to 4 enemies. Again, AoE. Guys, again, AoE. You have to love this class. You simply have to love this class. In specialization, minus 20% MP cost, plus 200 block while active, plus 12% damage scaling while target hits, on hit, minus 200 accuracy for 3 seconds, 10% chance to stun for 3 seconds. This is really good. And last skill here added additionally, this is a physical attack. What do we have here? This is a level 20 skill. Effect deals 3.5 up to 3.7k damage to a target in grapple state within 4 meters and reduces the cooldown of all skills by 3 seconds. Absorbs 10% of the damage dealt as HP and always count as guaranteed critical hit. Wow, impressive. This is by default normal skill, right? Now let's check special effects. Absorbs 10% of the damage dealt as HP, recovers 120 MP, can be used while moving, always a guaranteed critical hit on hit, reduced all skill cooldowns by 3 seconds, casting time instant, cooldown instant, range 4 meters, single target. Guys, insane. What to say? Just out of these few skills, not counting other skills, which we have also for Chanter additionally, this is showcasing us something incredible. Not only that you can heal, not only that you have mantras, buffs for your party, you are having amazing DPS abilities. Most of these skills are AoE skills. Chanter looks like incredible class in AION 2. When we talk about Chanter in AION 2, also I need to mention feedback from the players who have already played AION 2 Chanter class during FGT test on servers in Korea and FGT test on servers in Taiwan. So let's check what are actually saying players who have actually played Chanter for real. This is feedback from the players directly. Don't worry about this translation. Dharma Protector, yes, this is translation from Chinese traditional language because this was after FGT test on servers in Taiwan. So don't worry about this. This is Chanter class. The Guardian, Chanter actually, feels a bit strong, melee output, feels like a warrior, that positioning is auxiliary plus output, but more like output than auxiliary. The auxiliary ability is not very strong. The output ability is stronger than a first generation. With good equipment, it can also be T, and the team positioning can be changed by matching skills. To clarify this, they are saying that damage output of the Chanter of AION 2 is much better than damage output of original AION, which is very important. We need that increase in damage for the Chanter in AION 2. This is just beautiful feedback. When I have read this sentence, it was incredible. These are displacement skills. Two charges, we have seen that. One is active skill and the other one is conditional skill. There is a long-range knockdown skill similar to original chain. There is a concentrated block, but unlike the original, the concentrated block is raised to the staff, and the character seems to be unable to move during the raising process. This is normal. If you block something, of course, right, you're not going to be able to move at that point in time. The guardian skill, the chanter skill, are mainly to hit people with staff, which can stun people. Amazing. We like that. Stun is good. There is a small skill that can throw people over their shoulder. It feels great to use the staff to pick people up and throw them over their shoulder. That sounds good. That sounds good. That skill animation will look very nice. There are buff skills, sprint mantra, and undefeated mantra. Only some representative buffs are left. There are not many buffs. There are gust of wind, iron wall, and sprint. There are different buffs also from Chanter, not only mantras, but buffs directly for the party, right, which you have. There is a group blood, which is branding skill. Group blood actually means group heal. We have seen that heal. I have shown you that skill, right? Here you have a chanter with the staff, main weapon. This is the source. And that was it regarding feedback for the chanter. Feedback for other classes, as you will see in some future videos on my YouTube channel, was much more detailed regarding chanter. This is the only thing what was said by players who have played this class in during FGT test. However, this alone sounds amazing. As you have seen from this short video preview of gameplay of the chanter, from skills and from the feedback, we can definitely conclude that chanter will be very powerful class in AION 2. Overall looking, skills of the chanter, mantras, healing abilities, and increased output regarding DPS comparing to chanter of original AION is making Chanter of AION 2 really incredible class. Of course, we are going to test that class in combat. I'm going to play very soon AION 2 on servers in Korea on November 18, and I'm going to bring you real, actual gameplay footage of the Chanter. I'm going to play this class. I'll make full analysis regarding best gear and best builds for PvP and for PvE. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer, and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of AION 2. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another AION 2 video.